I've thought a lot about how to speak of this because there is no reason for panic. There is no reason for worry. In order for something to go ahead and change, in order for there to be large change, there has to be some things fall down. If you think about what is wrong with our society right now, government and religion rule us. And there are a lot of truths out there that are being held from the public, from the people, and from with this kind of information we could do so much good. But these things are being held because of powerful governments and powerful companies and certain things like this. And so it has been being said from the beginning through prophecy and through teachings of the wisdom keepers that big government and big religion will fail. And any time that the Maya speak of prophecy as well, they talk about 2012. In order for this planet to become a beautiful, glorious state in which all of us, the children of this planet, to love one another and treat each other as brothers and sisters, and to truly treat each other with kindness and love in our hearts, we cannot be separated by governments and religion. It is a very sad thing to me that there has been more killings and more deaths in the name of God than anything, ever. And once you realize that your religion is not right or wrong, and somebody else's is not right or wrong, but that you all are right, just the way you are, that you are each sparks of God and Goddess, that you are Great Spirit, that you are Tokashla, then there is no need to kill someone else over your beliefs. And there is no need to believe that someone else is wrong. Their race is wrong, their religion is wrong, their way of being is wrong. How could you possibly be wrong if you are the great I am? How could I possibly be wrong if I am the great I am? We each are living this journey, trying to learn and experience as much as we possibly can. And so before this earth becomes a glorious place where each of us are brothers and sisters and see each other with full hearts and love one another, no matter what color you are, no matter where you come from, religion and government cannot rule. What is the biggest government on this planet? What is the biggest power on this planet? It's us. It's the United States of America. We have ruled the world a bit too long. We have become a little bit too powerful. And I'm not saying that some tyrant's going to come in and we're going to fall under some awful regime or anything like this. But I will say, America will not be so powerful. Some of the wind is going to get taken out of our sails. And it's going to be the most beautiful blessing any of us have seen. This should not sound scary. You should not worry. Because in order for great, beautiful change must come change. The thing that worries us probably is because we don't understand it. We haven't seen it before. So the thought of maybe Europe owning part of America or China owning part of America might sound a little scary because we don't know what that might be like. But it's not going to be so scary. It's going to be all right. Because big power has to stop. And we are the biggest. What else is there on this planet that rules the human being? How about money? Big business, big money, big power. There are three things that rule our lives that must crack and start to fail. The wind must come out of the sails. That is government, that is money, and that is religion. These three things you will start to see having huge differences in the next year. And when one fails, the others will follow. Again, I say this will not be scary. And the grandfathers are saying, don't be afraid, because it's not going to be chaos in the streets. It's not going to be riots. It's not going to be these kinds of things. It's not going to be awful war in some country coming in. The way it most likely will happen, and I say most likely because no one knows the future for certain. Not even Elohim can say what will happen for certain, because we each have free will and choice. And every day we think thoughts, and every day we take actions that leads to the world looking a certain way. So not even I can say for a fact tomorrow this is going to happen, but I tell you it is the consensus. That it's not war that's going to destroy America, but our economy is failing, and we owe more money to other countries than we can make up for. And when our dollar fails, other parts of the world will own America. I'm not saying they're coming in with guns and rifles. I'm not saying we're going to war. I'm saying it's just going to happen. And it's not going to be scary. It's going to be all right. And when big power and big money fail, what else fails? What else on this planet has more power and more money than even Wall Street? How about religion? If one fails, all three fail. And again, I say it's not going to be this scary, screaming down the road, fighting for what you can fight for. It's not what we're talking about. We're talking about things breaking down in order for us to build them back up in a glorious manner. In a way that big cities will start to see people pull out and make beautiful communities in which they can sustain themselves, in which there are large gardens grown where you can get your own food, healthy animals to provide healthy food. Huge corporation and mass slaughter is no longer going to be part of our society. We become healthy. We become caring for one another. Big power, big religion, and big money is going to fail. And when that fails, the spirit will rule. The heart will rule. What's scary about that? The only thing scary about these things is because we don't know them. We don't know how it's going to work. We don't know step by step. We don't know the future, and we've never seen it before as Americans. So yeah, it kind of seems a little scary, but it's not. It's all happening in a perfect cycle so that when Mother Earth